wanted to play some blueprints. So if you're avoiding blueprint spoilers, consider this your warning that you probably should not watch this video. Now, I'm not actually going to be playing the main game. I'm going to be playing one of the challenge modes. I haven't actually played them before, so I thought maybe it was worth checking out. Doing a blind playthrough. So I have 130 hours in the game. And I'm at the very last puzzle. And I haven't solved it yet, but effectively, I have played nearly all of the game. So I know what all the cards and items and everything do. Let's start a new game. Because we have to start a new game here. You can see. Don't look. Spoilers if you have... yeah, I already warned you. Spoilers. I'm the day 222. 2/3 of a year in that mansion. All right. So we're going to do a new game. Let's just make it the bottom one. I'm also sorry if my audio sounds a little different. I've changed the position of my mic because I'm chronically dehydrated, which means I have a lot of mouth sounds. And I hate them. When I edit my videos, I can hear them. Oh, I hate them. And now that I've probably said it, you're probably going to hear them too when you didn't hear them before. But I'm trying to put my mic further away and a little bit off access so it won't catch them to the same amount. But, the richness of the mic, there's a fall off there the further the mic is away from you, and it's the middle of the night and I'm not trying to wake Leaf up. So I can't talk as loud as I might normally during the day. Oh, during the day I talk so loud. Editing night videos versus day videos, I'm like, damn, I talk so much louder during the day. Well, not a surprise. Okay. The quest mode, that's the main mode. That's the story mode. There is, you get challenges. You have to complete these challenges. Now, I have a lot of thoughts about blueprints. I would say the first half, which is really the first third of the game, is quite good. Flawless. The puzzles are wonderful. Really well thought out. The second part of the game, which occurs after you see the credits, when you finish the main objective, which you're told at the very beginning of the game to reach room 46. Everything after that, the game design and puzzle design starts to feel a little labored. I described it to friends as sophomoric, maybe a little too big for its britches. Ambitious. It has the potential to be one of the best games I ever played. But the second part of the game just destroys that for me, unfortunately. To the point where it's not my game of the year by far. I guess this is the story.
S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
There's my swim bird. Okay, so let's read. Open only if you dare. I, Herbert S. Sinclair, dare you, Simon P. Jones, to reach room 46 without failing any of the following dares. So I guess dare mode is essentially the first part of the game, just trying to reach room 46 under these certain conditions. The myriad of secrets and puzzles that happen after you reach room 46, I assume, aren't a part of this mode. Okay. I dare you to make exactly one purchase or trade in each shop you draft. Oof. At the start of each day, a new dare will be revealed and added to the above dare list. All 4 dares on the list must be revealed before entering room 46. If even a single dare is broken, the challenge will be considered failed. So what happens when I fail? And do I have to do each dare every day? Added to the above dare list. I feel like the added means I'm going to have to do dare 1, and then dare 2 and dare 1, dare 3 and dare 2 and dare 1, etc. Okay, this is going to be hard. I've gotten, in my late game, I had such a rhythm down that it's going to be, I'm curious to see whether I can break myself out of that rhythm to achieve these dares. I'm at the point now in the main game where I literally don't need anything that I've learned or picked up at all. I'm on a part of the house and puzzle that's just like apart from everything else. I had a puzzle that I actually had to sit down on my computer and solve outside of the game, close the game, took the screenshot of the information, and spent like 3 hours finding the solution. And I was like, okay, I gotta be almost done. And then I got what it led me to, 2 or 3 steps down the line. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I was so tired. I was like, nope, can't do it. I can't work on the main game anymore for like a day or 2. But I could do this. But here we go. Again, spoilers if you haven't played this game and you want to, dare mode apparently is going to show you quite a bit of the first portion of the game. All right. If you don't care, let's go. If you do care, go find something else to watch. Now, I will say the first half of the game is fun, but the true mysteries and best mysteries lie in the second half of the game. It's just too bad the puzzles suck. Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access Blueprint menu by pressing tab. Okay, great. Here it is. I got nothing. My dare list. Okay. Call the day. We're done. Man, the first thing I want to do is run outside and like take a right, but there's no reason to. I like to go right. I like to start my day going, right, God, I only have 50 steps. It's gonna be hard, and I have such basic rooms, oh my god. I'm not using my big earphones, headphones, because they hurt my head, and I've had a lot of migraines lately. I thought I'd do myself a favor and use earbuds. Unfortunately, the sound quality in them sucks, but that won't matter for you guys. So I need to buy something, one purchase or trade in each shop you draft. If I don't draft a shop, then I don't need to make a purchase, right? At the start of each day, a new dare will be revealed and added to the dare list. So with the shops, I need to make sure I have money. And I have no I have no money to start the day. I have no envelope. There's no food here. Okay, this is not gonna go well, I just know it. The storeroom is good. But it does block us off this early in, but the corridor also see, I want to curve around. Oh no, what am I thinking at? I'm in the corner. Perfect. For some reason, I was thinking the hallway was the entrance hall. Yeah, so I'm in the corner. The hallway has a door, so we can do this. We're closing off an avenue to explore, but that's fine. Sometimes there's tools in here, very rarely, but once in a blue moon there is. So I'm gonna be probably spinning around a lot. If I were playing with the controller, it feels like you're underwater. Pantry, 4 gold. And there's always a fruit in here. Yeah, we want the money. Now, I think the only shop that I'm going to run into is I'm so used to a particular room being right here every run. And it's not there, and it's tripping me. It's freaking me out. Okay. Sorry. I'm just gonna keep being like, what? What? Ah. I think the commissary. Yeah. So if I don't draft it, then I don't need to buy anything, right? Oh, Henry's crying. What is it, Henry? So if I end the day, unfortunately, the commissary is pretty much the only place to get tools right now. Oh, the kitchen too. Okay. Oh, the spare room is blue. Wild. We'll go up. Now I only have 50 steps. If I had 70 or 90 steps, I'd be tempted to go down here and explore this loop. But because my steps are so precious right now, I don't want to do that. Nothing in here. This is a good card because it'll let me draft. What do I need? I need a lever and a greenhouse. I need the workout room. I don't have the hammer, so I can't do that. So the greenhouse and the broken lever. I'm trying to remember what the original levers are. The hallway room with the 6 doors. There's one in there, right? And then, I mean, the secret garden, but the secret garden has one. So I need to find the secret garden key, the hallway, or the lever in the greenhouse. Well, the easiest one, sorry, I'm thinking. The easiest one to do is probably The one that requires the least amount of items is going to be the, what did I just decide? Not the greenhouse, not the secret garden, the hallway. So I need keys. I got 2 keys, that's not enough. I hate the dark room. I don't have the box. Well, we'll do the drawing room. This? This puzzle? This puzzle is one I have qualms with. I have issues with. Okay. Now, drawing the commissary would let me potentially buy more keys. And diamonds. I only have 5 gold. Where do I get gold early in the game? Pantry. So many of the places I relied on for gold late game aren't in my deck. Let's see what my deck. Oh, I gotta finish this. Okay, let's see what we got in our room directory. That'll help. Storeroom is gold. Pantry is gold. I mean, I guess it's only rooms I've seen so far, huh? So, oh, these puzzles. Watch me screw this up. This is early, so these should be easier to do. The blue box contains the gems. This box is the black box. That's a lie. This box is a white box. So the gems aren't always in the true box. And they're not necessarily, the rules for this game are there's at least one true box and there's at least one false box. And the gems aren't always in the true box. So it feels a lot like a crapshoot, trying to figure out what the logic is. When I first started doing these, I thought, okay, they're like one of us always tells the truth and one of us always lies. And you can figure it out based on like a logic loop. And there is a set of blues later in the game that sort of follow that logic, but these sort of feel like crapshoots half the time. So I just sort of vibe my way through them. The blue box contains the gems. That one was simple. But there are times when I use that logic, like, okay, this must be the true one since those two are false. So I'm going to follow what the true one says. And then I open it up and there's nothing in there. So I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I did get through law school and I did pass the bar exam. So I'm not a ding dong. My sense of internal logic is more vibe based, like reptilian brained, than it is like mechanical logic thinking. I'll take information, I'll absorb it, I'll let it sit back there, and I'll do other things or not even think about it too hard and just sort of work through it subconsciously and then come to a solution. And if you ask me to show my work, I can't. It's intuitive. I just have faith and confidence in my subconscious logic, I guess, is what I'm saying. I guess today we're just finding rooms. In my late game on my main game, I rarely see bedrooms anymore. and I'd still be ending the day with like 200 steps. So I'm not really a big fan of the bedrooms. But this early in, I mean, if we want to keep, see, it closes it off there. Oh, this stinks. This stinks because what we have is 2 dead ends and only the drawing room. But if we don't buy anything, then we shouldn't fail our dare, right? You draft. Okay. Nothing in here. I'm not gonna read these notes. They usually I know which notes are relevant to I am so far in the game, I don't need to read the notes to solve the puzzles. And I'm going to not try to solve the puzzles. Just for your benefit. Walk-in closet has stuff, but I can't carry any of it over to the next day. So, we got the entrance hall, but it's only gonna get us up here. Well, let's just go into the walk-in closet and discover stuff, I guess. Hmm, lucky rabbit's foot. I think this is my grandma. This is my mom's mom. Sorry for wiggling around. Okay, let's go down to the entrance hall and see if there's any other rooms we can just unveil for ourselves for the next day. Greetings from Reddington. Lavatory. Yep, these are all dead ends. So I'm not going to draft the commissary. That's how you say that, right? I don't know any other way you could possibly say that. Commissary? Commissary? Let's open up the closet. And then we're sort of out of luck. We didn't draft anything, but let's take a look around the grounds. Now, the problem is I could use my knowledge to start opening stuff up. And I have to wonder if the game expects you to, right? Knowing what you know. I don't think they're going to change this. I'm just going to open it up because I've already figured this puzzle out. So close your eyes if you don't want to see this. All right, I'm going to do it. Oops. Oh well, we've gone this far. Do I remember what it is? I did. Okay, you can look now. I'm done putting the code in. I got the apple orchard. 20 steps. Sure, great. Not really very helpful. I mean, it is helpful, just not today. Oh, curse mode, you start with 13 steps. So if you fail, do you just fail? Does it just like your save game? Start over from scratch? Delete the save game. I don't think there's anything else in here. A lot of this I just know. So I don't really have to think about it. Yeah, there's no disc or anything in here. So, well, we got more steps. And I guess we could just end the day. I don't have a shovel. Find the garage would be helpful too. Okay, well, let's just end the day and see what happens. Yeah. It's so small. Look at my little cottage. Oh, it's so cute. Save and continue. We'll get a new dare, right? Oh, I mean, buying one thing from every shop I come across is not going to be hard. Unless I start drafting. There's one shop that has very expensive stuff. Um, I don't think I'm gonna get that for a while. Okay, now let's take a look. Do we got a new dare? I dare you to never touch the center door in the entrance hall. So I can't touch this door at all. That's fine. I like the right and left doors so much that often this door is blocked off or it becomes like a little cubby for one room. Um, and I just sort of fill it with like a fuse box or something like that. The utility closet, usually what goes in there, or the coat check. Okay, so we need to buy everything, one thing at every shop we come across. Easy to avoid. Just don't draft shops and don't touch that middle door. Easy. Do it all the time. We'll use the nook to get a key. Do the den to get the gem. Okay. And let's just see if we can block off that door so I don't forget down the line. Nope, no such luck. Should we just throw the closet here? Or should we do the money? Let's do the dead end because those L's. Ooh, those L's could be useful down the line. Oh, my kingdom for an emerald bracelet. My favorite object in the game, entire game. When I don't need to anymore in my main game. Useless for me now. As far as I know. I haven't explored the part I'm in. I ran around it for like a second and I was like, I can't, my brain can't handle new information today. Old information only, please. As far as I know, I'm never going to need the emerald bracelet ever again in that run. But I love taking the emerald bracelet and throwing it in the coat check. That was one of my, with the way my house is built, my deck is arranged. It's just like consistently every time. Like if I wanted to get to room 46, I could, but I didn't need to. There's a certain point in the game where you're like, I don't need to get to room 46. I have no money, so the chapel can't hurt me. And it's got a lot of doors. Chapel's our friend anyway. Should I go across or should I go straight up? What do you think? Should we explore the edges as far as we can? Why not? I don't know how many of these videos I'll make. I guess if I want to keep playing this dare mode file, I'll just record videos. I would like to get back to Mask of the Rose and actually try Wasteland again and do a better job. I haven't read any walkthroughs or guides yet for it, so not really worried about steps. Pantry. I do need more gems. The observatory is good to get going. Let's just do it. Using my one gem on it, but that's fine. Oops, not quite yet. One more. Oh, it's stuck. I see. No wonder why it wasn't moving all the way. There we go. The Blueprints dev said that people's YouTube videos were getting copyright claim because of the music. And they were like, that shouldn't be the case. So someone out there is doing a illegitimate claims on music for the blueprints, which the YouTube copyright claim system is so busted. I'm not surprised. There's this whole thing about how like people are uploading AI music, or other types of music and claiming it, and anything that sounds like that, they ding as infringing, even though they don't own it or anything. And if you're a content creator, it's so hard to fight that stuff. If you're a YouTuber, I know people are like, oh, don't call yourself a content creator, but to be honest, there's not really a good name for what what this is. I make YouTube videos for like 2 people. Yeah, I make YouTube videos for my 5 friends who watch. Oh, sledgehammer. Now, I already know this. I don't need to keep notes. Am I? Okay. The entrance hall does have... Goodbye, money. I'll see you later someday, perhaps. I have not, in my main game, I never reclaimed my money from the chapel. It's still just sitting around waiting for a rainy day. I get so much money. The library gives us less common rooms, but I have no money. I do have 3 gems. Should we check out a book? I don't need to. I know I have screenshots of like every page of all of these books. So let's just look at the history of Arindia, because I actually haven't read it, this version, in a long time. Conference room. Or secret passage. Secret passage. If we pull a book on a secret passage, it leads us to a room we want to go to. Is there any room we're itching to find this early on? There's a challenge to get to room 46 in 1 day. If to the people who have done that, I mean, that's like RNG. You have to find the lever and the greenhouse, or have enough keys for the hallway, or find the secret garden key. And you have to have enough steps to go all the way back out. Oh, no. How do you even do that? 1 day? Because normally you have to go underground to pull the lever to open up the room 46 door. Let's do the conference room. I don't think I'll be spreading anything, but all right, let's block this up. Yeah, so I can't possibly touch that door. The breaker box is good. Keeps us safe from icky bad rooms. I have a habit of always turning this off. Just in case I find the security room. I don't have a key card, so... dead end. Oh, but if we go to the storeroom, we can get a key and take it back to the dining room. So we'll do that. Just 1 key in here. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Anything else? Thanks for calling Airborne. I used to work my first job out of college when I was trying to figure out literally what I was doing with my life. I did customer service for Airborne Express, which is now just DHL. Oh boy. So anytime I hear or anytime I say anything else, my brain's just like, anything else? Thanks for calling Airborne. Straight to the dining room. I have the house changes so much day to day that like I can't possibly remember where I'm going, so I always have to look at the map. In real life, I'm good with directions. When the house changes every day, my memory is bad. Oh, hey, look at this. Speak of the devil. I don't know if we're gonna get far enough. Oh, cutscene. I like watching myself move on the monitor. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. All right. Now we're going to turn. Well, we're going to set this to high. And we're going to turn this off because it's offline. Now, I also know the network password. So if you don't want to see the network password, if you don't want that spoiler, close your eyes right now. Don't look. I'm going to type it in right now. Okay, I typed it in. You can look. It's funny, once you see, like, you figure out a clue, figure out like a solution, you start seeing it everywhere in the house. It's like you were surrounded by it the entire time. We haven't activated any other terminals in the house today, so I can't do this. We can look at staff announcements, but I don't think there's going to be, we can do a special order, place a special order. Is there anything we want to buy tomorrow? We're kind of avoiding the shops, so I don't think so. There's really nothing here for me to do. Okay. Go straight down, kind of fill in that gap. We have 3 gems. The laboratory is great. Love the laboratory. We're going to start an experiment. Let's see what's good. Add an additional dare to the dare list. Are you kidding me? Wow. Set your steps to 40. Sure, why not? Probably not going to see a lot of apples. We've put down the pantry. Yeah. Unless we get the secret garden key, we're not going to probably be seeing a lot of fruit. Should we do the parlor? Okay, let's see if we can get these 2 gems. Oh, a magnifying glass. Now, I already know all the clues, so I don't really need to use a magnifying glass, but you can turn it into another tool. I don't think I have access to the workshop yet, so kind of pointless. This box contains gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's not possible, so this one's false. Oh, that one's false too. So I guess this one. Annoying. We still do have the security room and the observatory doors. We don't have any more keys. This is a legitimate dead end. It gives us 10 steps. So let's do this sometimes. Was this our keys? Probably not going to get the garage. Oh, we could get the garage. That'd be great. I can't remember how many gems the garage is. Which way? Straight up. Yeah, we have 2 doors. I love hallways. I love hallways so much. We'll go this way. Even though one's blocked off, we're going to go westward because the observatory takes us north. I don't care about the nursery. If I run out of steps, I run out of steps. Especially this early in the game. I'm not really like... Okay. I think that's it, right? With I think the observatory is locked too, and we're out of keys. So I'm just thinking if there's anything else we can do. We can't go through the west gate. There's nothing in the tunnels. We don't have all the blue flames lit. Yeah, I think we're kind of done for the day, huh? Yep. Okay. A little bit bigger than last time. The attic. Would love to get the attic, but the attic is a lot of diamonds. And in my gems. And in my last game, I had managed to remove the cost from the card. Oh. Made the attic just a freebie. It was so good. All right, what's our dares now? Don't touch the center door. Always, if you draft a shop, make 1 purchase. Always have at least 20 steps. So if I get to 20 steps, I have to end the day. Okay. Ooh. Well, it's a good thing I got the apple orchard then, because that effectively negates the apple orchard, right? I'm back down to 50 steps a day. Yeah, we'll do the hallway because it gives me 2 doors. The more doors, the better. What I always say. My general philosophy in life. Is it? Not sure. I sort of also have this. It bites me in the butt sometimes to do it this way, but it bites me in the butt more to not do it this way. So I have this fundamental belief when constructing a house that if I see something good, I should draft it and put it down. In this case, the utility closet falls under that line of thinking. I have avoided drafting the utility closet thinking it's going to come back up. It's going to come back up because I have it set to common. Right now it's probably standard. But even when it was set to a lower a rating where it would appear more often, I would think, it'll come back up. And then I wouldn't find the key card and I would not be able to open up security doors. So even though it dead ends me, I'm going to do it. It's not the ideal place for a dead end at all, but better to have it than not have it. Washing machine scared me. No. The Nook is a bend. I'd rather keep that. Well, this is going to be an unexciting day. Dice are good. Just a dice and one die and a gem. Don't touch that door, Susie. Keeping my eye on my steps. We ended the day with 38 steps yesterday, so I think we're going to be okay. Get this gem in the den. The gem. Okay, now we'll do the Nook. All right? Or the lab. Well, I want the key. Because not having a key will ruin our run. Once we get to like rank 3, West Wing Hall is good. I just want to block off that entrance hall door. I shouldn't worry about it so much, but I am going to just forget. I know it. I don't have enough money. I have like basically with 4 coins, I have enough money to buy the cheapest thing on the menu for the kitchen, and I don't want to do that. So we could use a spare room. And we'll see if we can get a dead end or an L-shaped room here. Okay, cool. We got a bedroom. Bedroom's not bad. It's better when it's upgraded. Oh, the walk-in closet has 4 items, though. Shoot. But I'm only going to have 1 north-facing door if I do that. So we're going to do the bedroom. Oh, maybe the bedroom's got something in it. Often doesn't, but sometimes there's something here. Sometimes there's something there. And sometimes there's some fruit. Is this my grandma again? She's wearing the pendant. Or is that my mom? No, that's not my mom. My mom's scrappier than that. The family tree. I can't keep track of who everyone is. Or do I really care? Passageway is good. It's got a nice... It's going to take all our gems, but... gives us lots of doors. Oh, we can't draft the security because we used all our gems drafting the hallway. Do we redraw? I feel... I don't like dead ending right there. Oof. Well... That's the nature of RNG, isn't it? We got 5 coins. Oh, dark room. Oh, red cards. I'm not so far away from the utility closet where I couldn't turn the dark room back on. How many steps is that going to take? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps, and then 9 back is too many. So we're just gonna go with the... We could go with the dark room. No, we'll do the chapel because that's facing north. Sometimes there's coins over here to negate the sting of the chapel. Now we get the walk-in closet. We can either do the parlor, but it doesn't really matter. I think I'm going to do the walk-in closet. See, that lady is different than the other one. Oh, cupcake. Not my birthday, is it? I forget what day Simon's birthday is. What day is it? It's still calendar. I'm like, what day is it? On Christmas, there's presents in the boudoir. But I don't remember what the starting day is. November 7th. Okay. I have that in my notes. Well, what I have in my notes is day 23 is December something. And then I just never did the math backwards. Because you can find, if we find the library, it'll tell us what day it is. Because I checked out a book. So what? It's just November 10th. We got a long time till Christmas. The gym should be off, right? I turned the lights off so it can't hurt us. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I can't get through that door because I haven't drafted the security room yet. We can see maybe if we can get lucky in the West Wing Mall. Sorry, I'm flipping back and forth through the map so fast. I look at the map, grok it real quick, and I'm like, okay, that's the way I need to go. And then I remember I don't have 300 steps. I need to be a little bit more judicious, right? We'll take the corridor. I don't need any oh, 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 oh. This is gonna end our run pretty much, I think, for the day. But we can do this. We have the keys? No, we don't. We have literally nothing. Okay, cool. Let's go this way. Pop her open. I love it when things come up Millhouse. So what the West Gate gives you is this shed back here. I can't remember the name of it. It's the West Pass shed. When you open it, you get to pick one of 3 rooms. The tool shed is really good. I don't have the trading post is really good if you have a bunch of items to start off with, which I do not. So the shelter protects you from red rooms. But the tool shed is gonna be good for us now. Shovel, great. Ooh. I would like this, and I would like to draft the security room so I can make it more common. I want to make it commonplace so I always find it. All of the gear rooms, I always change to commonplace because there's a card later, the Mechanarium, where the more cards with gears on it, the better the Mechanarium. The stronger it becomes as a card. So go up to the den, then the bedroom. Oh no, I'm kind of I'm done for the day because I dead-ended myself in the garage and the gymnasium has a security door. I can't get through it. Dang it. Well, we got the West Gate path open, and that's pretty good. We have more than 20 steps. We haven't touched the center door. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to get our final dare. So let's call it. Yeah, I'm just doing a double check. See you, gear and shovel. But now every day we can start by going to the West Gate path and unlocking a room. That'll help us. I'm trying to think of like anecdotes or recent things that have happened to me to tell you about while we're doing this. And I live such an extremely boring life. I live the side of life where I put in 140 hours into blueprints and it came out on the 10th and today's the 20th. So 14 hours a day, approximately, I've been playing blueprints. That's the kind of life I've been leading. Just so you... Oh, he's so cute. All right, let's go bang down the door here. See what we got on the shed. Sorry, I'm just thinking about my main game. I will admit, in my main game, I did look up hints. I think for the first part of the game, you can figure it out pretty easily on your own. The late game, it's one of those things where I think it's more fun to play if you can talk to friends who are also playing it, or someone in your house is playing it as well, or maybe you're playing it together with someone on, like, if you have it on console and you're putting it on the TV. Is it on console? I know it's on Game Pass. I don't know if it's on anything else. But if you can put it on the TV and kind of work through it together, more brains are better than one for the late game, because everyone has a slightly different style of thinking. Because the puzzles in this game, especially late game, do vary from like very logical mathematic style puzzles to intuitive sort of abstract thinking. And not everyone can do all types of thinking. I mean, unless you're Da Vinci, right? But people generally sort of favor, one style of thinking. I don't have any money, so this is useless to me. So we'll do the shelter, because the shelter protects me from the first 3 red rooms I come across. There's no reason for me to open. There's a safe down there, and there's no reason for me to open it. I know it's in there. And it doesn't count. It doesn't assist me into getting room 46. And it's story stuff. So if you want to play this and learn the story, which honestly is like the whole point of playing the game. If I just wanted an RNG deck builder, I could be playing Balatro, but the story in this game is actually really, really good. Really mysterious and fun to figure out. Anyway, don't feel any shame looking stuff up, especially late game. You might not think in a way, generally, that aligns with a certain puzzle, and that's fine. There's no shame in that. I remember I was getting tested for ADHD, and the psychiatrist who tested me said, "It's a good thing you're going into law school because you're bad at spatial reasoning." Like, he's like, "It's a good thing you're not becoming an architect." Like, you're very like word and vocabulary, logic, that size type of thinking. But like math, spatial reasoning, architecture, that sort of stuff, I'm miserable at. So, there are, I would say, 2 puzzles. I was looking up hints online because Leaf is not playing it right now. So I haven't had anyone to talk to about it really. And I'm much further ahead than all my friends in Discord so I can't really talk to anyone. So I was trying to find hints without just spoiling everything by accidentally seeing something. And there, unfortunately, is 2 things that I saw the solutions for, and I wished I hadn't. Because it really robbed the joy of solving those puzzles on my own. But what can you do? There's like 5 kajillion puzzles in this game. So, but yeah, I did look up nudges. I think it's GameSpot, or someone has like a guide online that feeds you the hints very slowly, and often I would get all the clues and I would start lining them up and I'd be like, is this right? And I'd go to this guide and just kind of read line by line. Okay, yes, this is right. This is right. I'm on the right track. More than anything, I needed like assurance that I was on the right track. And even with looking stuff up and getting that assurance, I still have 140 hours in the game. So to give you an idea, if you did this on your own, you're going to be putting late game. If you're playing the late game on your own without anyone helping you or looking online, you either have to be uh, very puzzle oriented, and some people are, or you have to be okay looking stuff up. There are people on how long to beat. Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, I'm not paying attention. I could have touched that center door and not even thought about it. There are people on how long to beat. They're like, oh, it took me 5 hours to beat the main game and 35 hours to beat the full game. And to the people who said that they took 35 hours to beat the full game, I call BS. Those people used walkthroughs. The people who said they completed the full game to like the point where I'm at, just past that 35 hours, you used a walkthrough for the whole thing and robbed yourself of the joy of the game. I don't buy it. I don't believe it. We'll do the parlor. I don't want to dead end myself. The black box is not empty. Great, cool. This is a black box. That's a lie. This is a black box. Well, you're actually the black box, and you're telling me you're not empty. Thank you. Oh. My ear itches. That's the thing about these earbuds. I don't like using earbuds. They're bad for your hearing, and they make my ears itch. Okay. Yeah, we'll do the hallway. Wish I could rotate these rooms, but what can you do? I want to explore the first 3 ranks more fully. Just because I want to get keys.
And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat.
I didn't look at the new dare. I got so excited about unlocking the West Gate, I forgot to look at my 4th dare. Oh my. I knew that was going to happen.